All right, let's go. Hello, hello, everybody. So for those of you that don't know me, Natalie Cutler-Welsh, doTerra Diamond, New Zealand founder of doTerra here in New Zealand. I'm excited to do this topic today. You know, it's something I feel like we don't talk about enough. I love talking about impact and income. And doTerra is really one of those things, one of those companies that has stood the test of time. So we're into what, our 11th year. A company that is not in debt, a company that has amazing products, always new products coming on, but always aligned with our principles, which is wellness and specifically essential oils. So while we do have like a hair products, I just put the I just put the hair serum in this morning, and I use the doTerra deodorant. We do have a few other products. Our main, and I use the skincare, our main focus is of course the essential oils. So it is all about the focusing on the product. And that is why we're so successful, because we don't sell people on, you can make millions. We sell them on the impact of the product. And that is what stood the test of time. So today I'm going to answer some questions and go through some, just some FAQ, which is frequently asked questions about how to earn free oils or income with doTerra. So I'm recording this so that people can watch it later on. You can share it if you already are doing doTerra as a business and you've got customers or friends who are curious about earning free oils or income, then you can share this video with them. So I'm going to try to cover a range of things. So I guess one of the things I really want to mention is I went to an event a few years ago, and they talked about how we're moving into a multi-gig economy, which basically means people will have a job, but they'll have a side hustle, or they'll have a business, but they'll have something else on the go. And we've seen that happen. And we've particularly with the current climate in the world at the moment, we've seen that happen. I think that's been fast tracked, where people are suddenly going, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how vulnerable I am in my job. For example, if they were like a massage therapist or a hair salon or a nail clinician, or even just a regular job where they rely on face-to-face, people being able to come in and get that product or service, that does create a certain vulnerability. So for me, I'm recording this thingy. Yeah. So for me, 4 years ago, maybe 4.5, I realized that I actually had put myself in a vulnerable position as well, because everything I did relied on me doing everything by myself and live online or in person, but live presenting. So speaking, running workshops that required people to show up, running networking events that required people to show up, or mentoring people that required me to show up. So I added doTerra to my business with intention of the long-term impact and really creating, I call it my doTerra empire, but creating a lifelong revenue stream for me, but also my family. And also, I've always been obsessed with having a massive impact on the world, positive impact. So when I saw the background of doTerra, obviously, and the projects that they do that like literally bring tears to my eyes, because if you don't know, I actually studied international development back in when I was 19, 20, 21, back in university. That was my thing. I wanted to like help people in developing nations. And the fact that with doTerra, we actually do that by paying fair wages and helping them to build schools and wells. I mean, that's the kind of thing that really makes me excited about the holistic and the whole global impact of it. So I'm going to dive into that a little bit deeper later on. But what I want you guys to think about if you're watching this is what is important to you. Or what, thank you, sweetheart. He's bringing me a microphone. What is your intention? Thanks, my darling. What is your intention in terms of doTerra? So is it that you want to get free oils, like you want to like get free oils and not have to pay for your monthly order, or you just want to get a couple free here and there? So go ahead and comment in the chat box or comment below if you're watching the replay. Is it oils? Is that your intention? Or is it more? Is it income? And when I say income, I mean income that you want to bring into your actual bank account. So you can say both. It might be like oils and income, or it might be oils, or it might be income. So whatever it is to you, just so that I can guide this presentation today to your needs. So go ahead and comment with that. That'll be helpful. And here's the thing. People usually go into doTerra for one of four reasons. And so whenever someone comes to me and says, Nat, I'm interested in learning what like doTerra would look like for me, you know, can you tell me about doTerra as a business? Now that's a massive question. So I always want to get really specific for that person. So I'll say to them, listen, people normally start doTerra for one of four reasons. I'm going to list them off and you let me know which one is most relevant for you. And it'll be one or two. So just have a think about it for yourself. Go ahead and comment. Is it community? Meaning connection, people, you know, whether it be loneliness or you just love, you want to have more of a tribe, you want to have people, like connected to people. So that is community. Is it flexibility? Is it like you go, oh my gosh, if I could pick my kids up from school and not have them go to after school care, that would mean so much to me, you know, or if I could, you know, go to my kids' after school activities and not be stuck in my 9 to 5, whatever. Right? If I could be the boss of my own life, my own time calendar, that would be amazing. So that's the flexibility answer. The next one is finances, where people go, you know what? I really feel like I would like to go on more holidays, or I would love to be able to buy that thing or to donate money to that cause without really worrying about it. So is it finances? Or is it the fourth one, which is impact? Is it you going, I actually just want to have more impact on the world. I just want to have more positive impact. And that's what it is. And some of you that know my story know that for me, it definitely was impact because I already had the other 3 going on. Some of you might already have the other 3 going on and you're ready for impact. Of course, for me, it was also income for sure. I was like, you know, I'm making like good money, but I want to make great money because money is opportunity, I think, to change the world. And that's what I wanted to do. So go ahead and comment in the chat box or just write it down. Just write it down for yourself. Write down, what is the thing that I'm wanting, that I'm seeking in my life, you know, and how can doTerra fulfill that? So just to sum it up once again, community, flexibility, finances, impact. Have a think about that. So what I'm really asking you guys is, what is your intention? Is it free oils or is it income? And by the way, is it community, flexibility, finances, or impact? So have a think about it. Okay. Now, I had a great business training the other day with one of my builders and a new customer who actually just wants to share. And the customer who wants to share has an existing business, so it's a beauty business, so nails and hair and that type of thing. So she's already got people coming through the door. So if you're in that position where you've already got clients or customers coming in for some other reason, maybe you're a massage therapist, maybe you're a naturopath, maybe you do have a spa salon or something like that. You've got people coming in. Now, this is a great opportunity for you. Now, someone also said to me, tell me about retail, because recently we had a beautiful pharmacy join our team, and they obviously already sell retail. They want to add doTerra to their range. But one of their reasons they want to do it, of course, is impact, but also income. And so I'm going to dive into the retail option as well for people. Steph is commenting, it's a wonderful resource to share with friends and some overseas, and most of us don't know how to easily share. What are your tips about that? How to easily share authentically? Yes, for sure. And thanks, Steph, for raising that, because one of the things about doTerra that's so cool is that you don't just have to think, who can I help with their wellness in you know, my city or my country. You can think in the world, because we literally ship, I don't know if anyone knows the proper answer, but around 40 or so countries across the world. So you might think, oh my gosh, my cousin lives in the UK. Are you telling me that she can be on my doTerra team? You know, she can get started with oils as my customer. And then if she has friends who want oils, they can get them? Yeah, of course, because they're going to ship from the UK doTerra warehouse, not from New Zealand or wherever you live. That's the beauty. Today, I'm actually going to gift oils to one of my friends who's a longtime friend, a university friend in Canada. He works as a security guard, you know, in the grocery stores in Canada right now during lockdown. You know, his mom and his sister, you know, they've got stress, they've got things going on. And I'm super excited to be able to send them oils, not from the doTerra warehouse, but when I put through his enrollment, and I was like, hey buddy, all I need is your postal address, your date of birth, and your email and phone number, and then I want to gift you these oils, and I'm just going to put it in, but it comes from the Canadian warehouse. So if you've got friends in the US or Canada or the UK, we can send, doTerra can send to them, whether you're gifting to them, which I like to do every month. I usually gift oils to somebody. A couple months ago, it was to a beautiful charity in Tauranga that helps women get back on their feet. So, you know, wherever it might be. And then who knows what's going to come from that. So I always like to give and just it'll come back in other ways. So I'm going to talk this through with you guys. So we had this beautiful lady who owns a hair salon, and she said, how can I get started? And I said to her, listen, what I would do is say, what are the frequently asked questions, or the common with the pharmacy? What are the injuries, ailments, emotions that people come in asking for? And those are the products you're going to stock. I said, listen, you don't need to stock all of our like 200 plus products, right? As a retailer, just start with going, who are my people? What are their main concerns? So you write those down. Okay, great. What are the products that are going to support those specific main concerns, and just start with that. So if you are going down the retail path, and by the way, here's the criteria. You need to be an actual business. So I am Go-To Girl Limited. I can sell retail. I have applied, which is just a one-page PDF, to sell retail. And it just takes like a couple days to process that. So as a result, I have some stock on my shelves. Retail is like not even 1% of what I'm earning and what I'm doing, but it allows me to have that option. I don't have a clinic with people coming in all the time. So that's not the way my business operates. But so if you do want to have retail, number one, it needs to be a business. You need to be a registered business. And number two, you need to be an independent. So if you're part of a chain, or for example, a pharmacy or a beauty spa clinic or a massage or Pilates, you have to be an independent. Because if you're part of a chain, then everybody has to stock the same thing. So those are the criteria. So if that's you, that you are a business and you're an independent, then you can totally sell retail, but it's not the way to earn lots of money, okay? Because you're only really gonna be doing a 25% margin as such. Of course, you can charge more. You can charge 30 or 40 if you want, but probably people might not buy it. But the great thing is you can stock retail. You might decide these are the 5 products that I'm going to stock. You may be like, okay, these are the things I'm going to stock based on the needs of my clients. But if someone comes in and they go, yeah, okay, I want this and I want that, but I also want this, that, and the other, you don't have to stock it. You can say, you know what? You're probably better off actually getting your own wholesale account. So all you'll need to do is just fill out your details here. And then you just so they fill out their details. You put your name, as the enroller. And now all of a sudden they're a wholesale customer, but they're your wholesale customer. So you're going to earn 20% commission on whatever they spend, the point value of their spend. So don't think that you're losing money because they get their own wholesale account, because they're still your customer. And yeah, you can still sell retail. Some people might go, oh no, like I don't want to have my own wholesale account. I prefer to just walk into your shop and buy it off the shelf. That's totally cool. You can order in what they want. Like if they wanted the ice blue rub or something like that, and you just ran out, you just order it in on your wholesale account. You add the 25% markup, they pay for it. Either way, it's a win. So there you go. I hope that answers your question about retail. So back to the beauty therapist lady, we're going to decide on the 5 or so products that she's going to sell, including diffusers, because people are going to smell the beautiful diffuser and go, oh my gosh, what is that? Oh, that's lavender peace and green mandarin. And they'd be like, oh my God, get me some of that. So she can sell a couple. She might have 6 diffusers on the shelf. If you are selling, definitely stock up on the Mother's Day diffuser. It will sell out. People will want it. And you want to be able to say yes to that. So that's a smart move, is to have a couple of the limited time offers on your shelf, so that when people say, can I buy that? You can say, yes, you can. So there you go. That's a little bit about retail. Happy to answer more. But like I said, it's not the path to cash, really, because the path to cash really is to build your doTerra team. And as I call it, my doTerra empire. And I can show you what that looks like. I do have some images to show you, which I will attach later in the comments. All I've done is taken some snaps from this book here. So if you want to learn more about building, grab this out. You will have received it with your initial pack when you became a customer yourself. If you lost it, we can get you a new one. But what we'll do is we'll go through and we'll have a look at some of the earning potential in a moment. So coming back to the question, do you want to earn income? Do you want to just get free oils? So let me go back to the free oils question. If you're thinking, you know what, I just want free oils. Like I don't want to like go crazy with like building an empire and having to mentor people and all the things. No problem. So there's 2 ways to get free oils. Number 1 is to just be a customer, but be a loyalty rewards customer, meaning you activate the loyalty rewards. It's just free to do. It just means the next time you order, do it as a loyalty rewards order, create a template. so that every month you're going to receive one thing. We call it your monthly wellness box. So whatever you order, it's going to come to your door once a month, whether it be one oil or like a whole kit or 3 oils or whatever. You're going to earn you're going to get your shipping back in points, 10 points if you're in New Zealand, and you're also going to earn a certain percentage of your spend, your point value spend, back in points. So before you know it, you're going to have like 40 points in your cart, and you're going to think, oh my gosh, I can buy a free lemongrass with those points or something like that. What a lot of people do is they save up, they wait, they earn their points up, and then they'll go, oh, I've got 75 or 80 points. I can get a free frankincense, which is worth $99. So it's a really smart way to grow your kit, your collection of oils, while getting oils for free. And you're just a customer. You haven't enrolled anyone. You haven't shared oils with anyone. You're just literally buying regularly. And the longer you stay on the loyalty rewards, the more you win back. So to start with, you get 10%, then it gets up to 20 and 30. So after you've been on the loyalty for 1 year, you're at 30% back, etc. So any questions about that? It's a whole nother conversation, the benefits of loyalty rewards, but I wanted to make it clear that you don't have to do a doTerra as a business to get free oils. The other thing, of course, you can do is if you do your loyalty order before the 15th of the month, every month there's a free product. So who knows what it's going to be in May, but let's just say it was spend 200 points, get a free balance. Then if you spend 200, you order 200 points worth of oils, you're going to get a free oil, which is the oil of the month, which is balance, for example. I don't know what it is. Okay, so there you go. So you're going to get the free product of the month, plus you're going to be earning points. So that is the smartest way to go. If you want to earn income, and then you're going to want to introduce people to oils. Now, Steph asked a question about sharing. So the terminology that we use is sharing oils with others, which basically means, for example, my neighbor the other day, she's like, hey, my daughter-in-law has such bad, headaches. Do you have anything that can help? And I'm like, yes, I do. Tell me more. Is it like a monthly thing, a monthly headache? Is it more like, does she work at a computer? Is it, so I'm kind of asking a few more questions. She actually put me in touch with the daughter-in-law, so that's fine. And I gave her a sample that I made up. But what we call, that would be sharing, where it's like maybe 1 or 2 people a month ask you about oils because they know that you know about oils. They know that you have oils, and you might introduce a few people 1 or 2 people a month. Now, if you do that, 1 or 2 people a month, and they end up buying oils, you're going to end up with what we call AR balance, which is some doTerra dollars in your doTerra account, that when you place your order, you can just tick the box to use your AR balance to pay for your order. So that's another way of getting free oils, is to share with others, introduce other people to essential oils. And again, what that would look like is using your number as the enroller or the referrer when they order their oils. So to do that, you would have needed to upgrade to a wellness advocate. Now that is free to do, but just be aware that you just need to go into your account, click the button that says upgrade, but you might want to have a little chat with the person who enrolled you first, because they can tell you more about it if you have any questions. And also you'll be needing to pay tax on that income, which I think is 20% tax on anything that you earn, because it is income even though it's doTerra dollars. Again, more on that later. But what I want you guys to take away from this is like going, oh, okay, so I can get free oils by being a loyalty customer, or I can share with other people and get more free oils, or I can actually share with a lot of people, and then I can bring the money into my bank account. And that's pretty cool. And so that's the next stage that we're going to go to. So I guess my question for you is, would you consider yourself a customer who wants to maybe get free oils, a sharer, so someone that wants to tell a few people here and there, or maybe you don't even need to fill out the form as a sharer. You might just refer people. You might just refer them to whoever introduced you, and then they can take care of it, but you'll still earn because they're going to use your name and number. So you don't need to be teaching classes and things like that if you're just a casual sharer. But if you want to earn actual dollars and you want to be either, we call it builder or a leader in doTerra, and you want to bring money into your actual bank account, then the best way to do that is to run classes or consults with people. Now, to start off with, you're not going to have the skills or the knowledge to do that. No problem. Send them along to my classes or anyone else who's on your team who is ahead of you on the journey. And we will use your number if someone gets started with oils. So we always honor that. It's super important. And then of course you can learn how to share oils with others or how to run classes or consults. We can teach you how to do that. There's tons of videos. There's no shortage of information to help you. I just want you guys today to understand the concept of how it works. Any questions so far? Go ahead and comment in the chat. Are you actually just a customer, which is totally cool? Would you consider yourself to be a sharer, or do you want to, we use the phrase build, but do you want to actually earn the income and be a builder? Now, again, back to this conversation I had with someone the other day. 2 people have said this to me. Hey, I do want to, share oils with others, but what's the smartest way to do it so I can do it really quick? And I said, love that question, because yeah, you can share really casually, slow and steady, and it might take you 2 or 3 years to earn $500 a month. True story. Or you can do it really strategically and quickly, and it might take you 2 or 3 months to earn $500 a month. You might take you 4 months to earn $2,000 a month. Like, these things are possible, but it's not just going to happen in a casual, organic way. So here's what I mean by that. If you actually want to earn money, and this is where I came from, I was like, I'm already making good money. And if I'm going to add doTerra, like, I only have so many hours in the day, right? I have 3 kids. I have like other things going on. Then I need to be strategic and I need to be really smart. And the best way to do that is to shoulder tap other people who you think have leadership qualities, or they have the potential or the desire to also build a doTerra business early on in your doTerra journey. So yeah, of course you can like get customers who just want to be customers. But if you want to be strategic and make things happen faster, you simply have to think, well, who do I know or know of that actually has some leadership qualities and might want to actually share doTerra with others in a very proactive way? And there are some questions that we ask along those lines, which we call the diamond criteria. So I'm going to go into there now, because this is certainly one of the things I didn't know in the beginning, and it's going to be really helpful for you. So if you're sitting there thinking, yeah, Nat, like, tell me how to shoulder tap awesome people and really grow my business, whether you're new in the journey or you've been plodding away, but you're ready to really expand your income, expand your impact, expand your community and your flexibility. So here's how you do it. So what they did is they surveyed 200, 300 people like me that had gotten to the rank of diamond. And they said, what are the commonalities? What do all these people have in common? And how can we find more of them? And here's what they came up with. I think there's about 6 of the diamond criteria. And what I would invite you to do is get a piece of paper and write this down. So on your piece of paper, I'd love you to make almost like a table. I'll show you a little mini diagram, like a table like this. So at the top of the table, you're going to write name in one column, and you're going to eventually write down 10 names of people that you know or know of, meaning you don't need to know them personally, people that you know or know of that you might think, just think, hey, I'm going to write down 10 names of people that I think, could possibly join my doTerra team. Just write down 10 names. Now we're going to put them through what we call the diamond table, and here's the criteria. Lisa, can you be my scribe and write them in the comments? So it's women aged 35 to 45. That's the first category. So that's the first column. I know you can't read this, but it says woman 35 to 45. The next category is interest in natural wellness. Are they interested in wellness? So you write that down in the next column. Make yours bigger than mine. I'm just making it small to show you. The next one is, do they have a supportive partner? The next one, do they have business experience? The next one, are they influential in some way? All right, I'm missing one. What am I missing? Do they have a money need? Last one, do they have a money need? Okay, so what you'll end up with, and we can show you guys what this looks like later, but you just got to get the gist, is a table that says a couple things along the top, okay? Name, women age 35 to 45, interest in wellness, supportive partner, business experience, influential, money need. Now here's the cool part. Now we write down 10 names. You just think, who do I know or know of who I could possibly shoulder tap? So you write down, let's just say Sarah, you know, Lindsay, Margie, whatever, right down, they're actual people. I'm just making these up. Then what you do is you go, okay, let's look at Sarah. Now, is she 35 to 45? Well, she's 49. Okay, so we'll put an X. Does she have an interest in natural wellness? Yep, she's a Pilates teacher. Great, tick. Does she have a supportive partner? What do you mean by supportive? Like, does he support her projects and her interests? Yeah, okay, good, tick. Does she have business experience? Yeah, well, she runs this Pilates studio. Okay, tick. Is she influential? Well, you know, she's not like an Instagram superstar, but certainly in the local community, you know, a lot of the moms go to her classes and they really like, you know, they take her advice. Yeah, we'll give her a tick for that. Does she have a money need? No, actually her husband has a massive job and she just does Pilates because she loves it. Cool. Okay, so now we're going to do the math. How many ticks did she get? Well, she got 3 ticks. Sorry, she got 4 ticks. Okay, so anyone in my books, anyone who gets 4 ticks or more, I'm going to highlight their name on my list and we're going to shoulder tap them. And I'll tell you what that means in a minute. So I'm going to highlight Sarah and the fact that she got 4 ticks. Then we're going to go to Lindsay. We're going to put Lindsay through the diamond criteria. So this is what I do and what I suggest that you do, specifically if you want to grow your business or fast track your business. You're kind of like, okay, enough is enough. I'm ready to earn more dollars and so that I can have more impact. This is a really smart way to do it. And then we go and we shoulder tap those people, which literally is either a voice message, a phone call, or a private message. Hey, Sarah, you know, how's your Pilates business going in light of the crazy times we're in at the moment? I'm upping my brave and growing my doTerra business. And I wanted to shoulder tap you to see if you're keen to partner with me to have more impact, in brackets, and more income go in the future. If you're intrigued by that, drop me a message and let's see what that would look like for you in your Pilates studio. So what I've done is I've personally spoken in my own language. You might never say anything like that in your life, but that's how I talk. So you want to message them in a way that is authentic to you. You want to plant the seed and you want to be, I think, pretty straight up. Like I wouldn't be like, hey, I have this opportunity. Let me know when you're free to talk. I wouldn't be super elusive and random about it. But what I did is I planted the seed of impact and income. And I mentioned the Pilates studio so that she knows it's not some generic message that I'm copying and pasting 10,000 times. I'm being specific to her and her needs. Okay. So that's what I mean by shoulder tapping. And I use the word intrigued. So not if you're interested, not if you're keen, because that sounds very committal, but I said, if you're intrigued to see what this looks like for you, let's chat and see what, you know, and let's talk, whatever. So I use the word intrigued because it's not as committal as if you're interested, which sounds like she's saying yes, but she's really just saying, what do you mean? So there you go. I hope that helps you guys. Thank you so much, Lisa, for writing that down in the chat box. I will add some notes above so you guys can see what those criteria are. And then you can go ahead and do your homework and write those names down. So let's see if we've got any questions from people so far. Any questions from you guys? I know I've covered quite a few things today. I've covered, is it oils or is it income that you wanted? I've covered retail versus enrolling people with their own wholesale accounts. We've also looked at the concept of, are you just a customer? Are you a sharer? Are you a builder? Are you a leader? So here's the thing. People that tick 4 or more boxes in the diamond table, they're probably got more of a building and leadership potential. So what we're doing is we're not really looking for casual sharers. We're looking for people who also want to create impact and income as well as community. So that's why the diamond criteria is great, because rather than you thinking, oh no, Sarah's really busy, like she wouldn't be interested. It's like, hang on a second. Let's give Sarah a chance. Let's put Sarah through the diamond table. And really just based on the research that doTerra has done on hundreds of other diamond people that have hit the rank of diamond, and let's see how Sarah comes out, or let's see how Lindsay or Margie comes out. Cool? So that's a really, really valuable activity for you guys to do. Well, that's pretty much it, you guys. What I'm going to do now is break into a little bit more detail on the earning side of things, and then we're going to go to some Q&A. So in the build guide, it really shows you a little bit about doTerra. A lot of people are wanting financial freedom. I know it's such a catchphrase, financial freedom, but what does financial freedom mean to you? You can go ahead and comment. For me, few years ago, my dream was to take my family on a cruise. Like I was like, I just had this thing, like I literally on my vision board, it is a cruise ship, my vision board. Well, last year we did go on a cruise, and thank goodness we went last year and not this year. And we had a great time on the cruise. And the fact that I was able to go, oh, $6,000, yeah, sign me up, right? To be in a position where I could do that was like a dream for me. Now, I don't just dream, I take action. So for those people that are thinking like, yeah, I'd love to go on a cruise, or I'd love to, you know, start a charity, or I'd love to be a philanthropist. That's what I want to do. I want to give awesome money to causes that already exist. I don't need to start my own charity. I just want to put money in the right places in society so that we have more justice and more success for everybody. But I feel like I need money to do that, obviously. So part of my financial freedom is to earn enough money to have extra to put in the right places for other people. So think about what financial freedom means to you. Then, of course, when we do doTerra and we share it with other people, we follow what we call the pipes. Now, I'm not going to go into this in massive detail, but this is something to be aware of. And all it means is prepare for a class or a consult. Prepare, invite people to come, and you might be doing your classes online or in person later. Present, like teach them, enroll them, show them how to get oils, how to fill out the form, and then support them and like tell them more about oils and tell them about the specials that are happening and tell them how to use, you know, why geranium is so great, and tell them about the skincare and things like that. So for you guys, this is really the page you want to learn how to navigate. And because what this does, when I come back to my initial question, which is what is your intention? If your intention is more like income, then of course you want to have a goalpost in mind. Now we call these ranks. So when you build your team to a certain level, you hit certain ranks. But what it really is a guideline to know, well, how much money, you know, could I earn at what level, and what do I need to do to get there? And so that's what this really is about. And again, I've got this in more detail in a different training, but I want you guys to understand that as you grow your doTerra team, you will be hitting these different ranks. And so I'm just going to go into a little bit of detail here. At the rank of elite, which, like I said, it can take you 3 years or it can take you 3 months. It really depends how quick you want to go and how much intentional action you're taking. So if you're spending all day watching webinars but not enrolling people, then you're not going to get anywhere. So that's what I mean about intentional action. You need to focus on income producing activities, which is basically helping other people get oils. That's what it is. So let's just say you hit the rank of elite, you'll be making around $365 a month. Okay, so at the rank of elite, you'll be earning enough money, obviously, to pay for your own oils, and then obviously to have some money left over. And if you're at the rank of elite, I suggest you invest that money back in your business, because remember, this is a business if you want to earn money. And you would probably buy some Rolly bottles, and you would maybe buy a couple of extra things so that you could make up samples for people, like I did with the lady with her headache. So at elite, I think you're going to be earning a bit of money for your own. You're getting oils for free, and you're going to be reinvesting the rest of the money back into your business by purchasing some things to share with your customers. So you might decide, well, I'm going to buy an extra yoga kit because I can do a giveaway. And so you, at the rank of elite, you'd be doing smart strategic purchasing to help more people get oils or educate people with oils. The next rank is premier. Now at the rank of premier, ideally, give or take, you'd be earning around, it says $939. Now on this, I would say this is New Zealand dollars. So this is whatever currency you are in. So if you're living in New Zealand, don't think of it as American dollars. It's not, okay? So think of it as New Zealand dollars. So around $900 a month at the rank of premier, okay? And if you've been a long time oil customer and you're like, oh my God, I love the oils, because loving the product is crucial. Understanding the business model and believing in it is also really crucial. So that's why I'm trying to educate you guys a little bit today on that. But if you're a longtime customer and you go, oh my God, I can definitely think of 10 people. They might not be leaders, but they're going to want to be customers and get started with oils. Well, let me help you do that. We can totally help you do that straight away. You might find yourself getting to the rank of premier pretty quick, earning $1,000 a month, which means you're literally getting your oils for free. You've got a bit of money to invest back in your business, and now you're starting to bring money home into your own bank account too. How cool is that? The next rank is silver, which is around $2,000 a month. Gold, around, it says 4,800. And then platinum, 9,000. So what you can see is that it's actually exponential growth. Exponentially, as you go from rank to rank and your team gets bigger, then you're going to be earning more. Now, remember, I've got 4,000 people on my doTERRA team. Do I know them all? No. Did I enroll them all myself? No. How many people have I enrolled? 300. And my team is 4,000. So that's the beauty of this business model. Remember at the start of this call, when I said to you guys, I was in a vulnerable position because I was doing everything myself and I had to show up live, healthy, present, and well every time with my speaking and my workshops. I strategically added doTERRA to my business because I didn't want to do it all by myself. I wanted exponential growth, but still by doing what I love, which is teaching people, mentoring people, helping people be well and do well and do and be more than they ever thought possible. It was so aligned with everything I wanted to do. Well, now here I am with a team of 4,000, but I didn't have to do it myself. All I did was shoulder tap awesome people that I was excited to work with that had leadership potential. And they also just shoulder tapped a few people, but also customers. 80% of the people on my 4,000 are just customers. They're like, they've never told anyone about oils. They've never helped anyone, get an account or anything. They're literally just customers. Why? Because the products are so freaking good. That's the key to this business. That's why doTERRA has prevailed where others haven't. We are built on awesome products. At the end of the day, people just want to get them. They really do. Even in hard financial times, wellness is a priority. People want to get them now more than ever. That's why it's a super smart time to start sharing doTERRA with others or building your doTERRA empire, whatever that means to you. Because now more than ever, people are focusing on wellness and they're going, how can I prepare myself for this multi-gig economy? They're ready for a bit of a side hustle. Well, maybe you show them how. Such a great time to get started. That's why I wanted to do this video today for you guys for Wellness Wednesday, where normally I educate you all about oils. Well, today I'm educating you on the business side of doTERRA and how to get oils for free and income if that's what you want. So thanks so much for joining me. I'm going to comment below. I'm going to come back later and answer the questions by typing the responses. Private message me if you are on my team and you're curious about how to get started. I'm going to book a free call with you and whoever enrolled you and me. So the three of us are going to get on Zoom and we're going to answer the questions specific to you about retail or enrolling people or shoulder tapping or whatever. You might go, what do I say to my friends? Well, we're going to help you craft a message that you can say or you can type to your friends. So if you're interested in getting started, or you already started but you've kind of lost your mojo, or you're ready to really ramp things up, then get in touch with me. We're going to book the Zoom call with whoever enrolled you and me. I'm going to hold hands with you and do this with you. Like I said, we just enrolled this amazing pharmacy. Well, hey, I'm going to go down and teach their team about oils. It's like, I'm going to be involved because obviously that's the beauty of the business. Even though they're not my customer, it serves me to serve them. And that's what I love too. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope I've answered some questions. I hope I've intrigued you a little bit more about how you can maybe do things a little bit differently in your life or when you have conversations with people to help them get started, to help you get on that cruise ship or get on or purchase that hot tub or donate to that charity or whatever it is that you're wanting to do. All right, awesome guys. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Until then, this is Natalie Cutler-Welsh helping you to up your brave, say what you want, and make it happen. See ya. Now stay on the Zoom if you're on. We're going to go to Q&A, so don't leave me. I'm just going to stop recording.